You are listening to Little Mission on the Clearwater, a story based on the life of young Eliza Spalding, written by Wendy Lawton, narrated by Debi Tinsley. A listener's note. All websites and phone numbers herein are accurate at the time of publication, but may change in the future or cease to exist. The listing of website references and resources does not imply publisher endorsement of the site's entire contents. Groups and organizations are listed for informational purposes, and listing does not imply publisher endorsement of their activities. For a copy of the endnotes and resources, go to moodypublishers.com and search by the title Little Mission on the Clearwater. Click on the download in the free resources section. All scripture is taken from the King James Version. In 1847, 10-year-old Eliza Spalding is growing up with her missionary family as the first white girl to be born in the Oregon Territory. Eliza loves seeing the Nez Perce Indians come to know Jesus, and she prays the Cayuse tribe will believe as well. But when an epidemic ravishes the Cayuse and tensions rise, Eliza finds herself witnessing the historical episode known as the Whitman Massacre. Told with rich detail and cultural appreciation for Native Americans, this adventure story will thrill young readers and encourage them in their faith. Chapter 1. Little House in the Rye. November 15, 1846. Sexlawall. Deer running season. Why, Mrs. Spalding, I declare that child is the next thing to a pure savage herself. Eliza pulled back behind the door so the two women couldn't see that she'd been listening. She knew without having to look that her mother would wince at the word savage. Mrs. Willard, Mama began in her soft voice, folding her apron in her lap. We work here among the Nez Perce. If we are to bring them the gospel, we must be ever sensible of their ways. We were not called to school the Nez Perce in what they call white man ways. I don't know how you do your missionary work, but I do know something about raising girls, even out here in the wilderness. She took a deep breath as if storing up enough air for a sermon. Girls should be taught the womanly household arts, sewing, cooking, cleaning, fancy work, maybe a little music and drawing. She made a harumph that resonated loudly, even here in this God-forsaken place. Eliza crept backward on bare feet as she slipped through the door to the yard. God had not forsaken this place, and she knew her mother would gently make that point to Mrs. Willard. She silently thanked Noah, her Nez Perce Yatza, meaning big brother, for teaching her how to move without a sound, like an Indian. It made for a safe escape sometimes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?